So law number 3, the only way out is through. It was Winston Churchill who said, if you're going through hell, you might as well keep going. And I love this quote so much because it's so true. Imagine you're walking through hell. You get to the middle of it and you know you have to keep going, but instead you turn back around. You literally just doubled your time in hell, but all you had to do was just keep pushing forward. There's something that happens. I notice it a lot with coaches that I work with. So coaches will come to their mastermind group in our program, and right when they're about to have a breakthrough, they have a major opportunity in a 9-to-5 job that comes to them. A job opportunity will present itself and they start to ask me, now Raylan, should I take the job? What I have found is that 9 times out of 10, when these opportunities present themselves, it's almost like the universe testing you and saying, is this really your goal? Or do you want the easy way out? The truth is there's no easy way out. But what I have found is whenever you're almost at the end, that's when those things come up to test you. Like think back, this is really good, and maybe my boy Connor who edits the films here can find this, but there's this great picture.
Yes, I can.
Of a guy, he's trying to find gold. He's like chipping away at it, right? He's going through this tunnel and he gives up. But there's about this much space. If he would have hit the rock one more time, he would have found the gold, but another person finds it. Why? Because they never gave up. This is not to say that when things get hard, you shouldn't look for how you can maybe make your life a little bit easier. What it is to say is, if you were at a point where you feel like it's time for you to give up, that is the time to keep going. I always tell this story, but I remember it wasn't that long ago that I was laying in bed next to my girlfriend, Kayla, and I sat there and I looked at her and I said, hey, look, I don't know if I can keep doing this. We were having some rough patches. It was hard to kind of figure out our lane, and I was testing some things and things just weren't really clicking. I said, I don't know if I can keep doing this. She was the one that told me, we're almost there, don't give up. And just like that, things turned around, right? The business started blowing up. We started getting 10, 20, 30, $40,000 months. And then that's when we realized we're onto something. The only way out is through means you should not and cannot consistently want to quit. Quitting becomes a habit. If you quit once, you'll always be a quitter. You've heard this before, but the reason why is once you know it's possible that you can just quit, you'll do it again and again and again. And why do we even want to quit? We quit because we don't want to be a failure. That's the truth. I don't want to fail, so I'll quit before. But what you'll find is by avoiding failure, you get failure. Because if you quit, obviously you're a failure at that point. You didn't even try. If entrepreneurship is really what you want, if having a coaching business that you can live off of and thrive off of is really what you want to do, the only way you can get to it is by continuing onto that path through the ups and the downs, all of it. So that's law number 3. The only way out is through.